So today I wanted to show you guys how you're going to extract the data from your Google form, as well as how I want you to submit this work to Google Classroom. So the first thing that we're going to do actually is go to your Google form. Okay, so you're going to go to Google Forms, which you can access from the waffle here. Just click on Forms. If it's not there in your waffle, you can also type in Google Forms, Google.forms or forms.google.com, and it'll take you there. I'm actually going to switch accounts here. I'm going to go over to this account because this is where I created it. So ignore me. Here we go. My Google Forms. So this is my form. I just made an example form, and it's called MOS example form. You guys are seeing it differently when you actually give the quiz. It's quite a different view. You're going to go to responses, where it is going to show all the data that you collected or all the answers that people gave you. You can see it as a summary, which is what I'm looking at now, or you can look at each person's individual one. What I want you guys to do first at your summary is I want you to scroll down to the bottom where your images are, and I want you to look at the pictures, and you're going to click on View Folder. It's going to take you to a Google Drive folder that has been created from this form, and you'll have all the pictures of the submissions that came in. Now, you're going to need these photos to submit to your Google Classroom assignment. So what I want you to do, first of all, is to download them. Now, you can download the whole entire document. I would not recommend that because you then have to unzip the file, and I don't know if you guys know how to do that. If you do, that's fine. You can just download the whole file. But before you do, I would click on each picture and rename it, each picture, to match with the name of the person who submitted it. I would go through and match the names with the person, and all that information is here in your data. It says who submitted what. You can actually go, if you want to see it side by side, you can actually go here and click on this spreadsheet, and it will generate the spreadsheet for you, and you can see the person's name and then click on their picture and you can see it. So that is one way to figure out who's who. You're going to rename each of these pictures to be the name of the person. Once you've renamed them, they are saved to your drive. They're going to be at the top of your drive, which this is important, okay? So what you're going to do then is you're going to go to your file that has all of your answers, and you are going to select their quotes. I would actually just select all of this, just me being me, and copy it. You'll want to select their quotes and their name and copy it, which is Control-C. And I'm actually going to ask you guys to create a new document in your Google Drive. I would even put it in the same folder that you have all your data in, but create a folder where you paste this information, and you can paste it. I already did this earlier. You can paste it just by pressing Command V, and it will put exactly what you put in there. All I really need, you guys, is their first and last name and what grade they're in, which that's all these things that say other, that's where yours will say freshman, sophomore, whatever. So you're going to put their first and last name, what grade they're in, and their quote. That's what you need to have in this document. Just these. I don't need the date stamp or their email or anything. So you can actually just delete this entire row or column, so that you just have their first and last name and their quote. This is your quotes and your attribution. That's what I'm looking for in this document, your quotes and your attribution. When you're finished with that, when you click right here, it will name the file, actually, whatever your question is. It'll name the file that, which is awesome. Once you are finished with all of that, you guys are going to go back to your Google Classroom, and you are going to find your assignment. So let me make sure that this is actually assigned. You're in Google Classroom. And you guys should know how to submit stuff, but I'm going to walk you through it just in case. So when you come to the assignment, I have a rubric for you, and it tells you exactly how many points things are worth, because you are submitting 3 things to me. You are submitting the spreadsheet that I showed you, this spreadsheet that shows all of your answers. You are submitting the 6 mugshots that I asked you to collect. And you are also submitting that document that I just asked you to create. So you're going to go to add or create here, and you're going to go to your Google Drive. All of these things should come up, okay? All of the pictures should be the first ones to come up. Your spreadsheet should come up. Your document should come up. So you're just going to attach these, okay? You're going to attach each of them, each of your files. I actually don't need this one. I'm not going to attach that one. So you're just going to attach the files that you need, click insert. They're all going to show up right there. And when you're finished, you are going to turn in, okay? And that is all that you have to do. I know it's a lot. It's all that you have to do, but this is a test grade, and that's why I am asking so much of it. So today, you guys, make sure that you're going through and that you have this data, or that you have the ability to get this data. This rubric is going to be based on how well you do things. Did you get all the mugshots? Did you ask the right questions in your man on the street? If you guys are getting back bad mugshots, if you're getting back blurry mugshots, I would contact that person and ask them if they could submit another one. Hopefully you made it very clear in your form that you don't need blurry pictures, and that you do need a picture of their face, not the back of their head. So what I'm grading here is your ability not only to create the form, but to gather information the way that I need it, so that you don't have to go back and do more work, and so that you can create a product that is usable for a wide audience, okay? So you guys are going to submit all of these, and that is what you're turning in. If you have questions, please feel free to ask me.